The night was like any other, except it wasn't. Sharif lingered in the shadow of a tree, studying his surroundings. The moon was full and high, painting the snowy woods white through the bare trees. Ahead, a clearing glowed in the pale light. If he was going to be ambushed, this would be the place. But he couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. Still, he couldn't shake the feeling. For the last 100 years, his eyes and ears had failed to explain the feeling. But the feeling always found him, the way a child's fingers always find the itching scab. That feeling was whispering now, telling him the same thing it always did. Something was hiding just out of sight. He crouched, gripping his sword, the air. The blade was given to him before the great beginning by the Lamb. With the sword, the Lamb had also given him his title and his mission. He was the keeper of peace, protecting the harmony of the realm. So long as you wield the air, no life can attack the kingdom that shelters you, the Lamb had said. And so he had wandered between the 4 kingdoms, summer, autumn, winter, and spring, for thousands of years. Once he'd enjoyed company in the castles of the 4 kingdoms, but since the feeling began to creep over him 100 years ago, he'd isolated himself. To Sharif, the branches looked like bony fingers reaching out to grab him. Something was threatening the peace, and that meant something was threatening him. Neither wind nor wolf howled. It was as if the forest itself was stalking him in unnatural silence. He steadied his breathing, closed his eyes, and listened. At first, his ears told him only as much as his eyes. Nothing. But slowly, the beat of his own heart came into focus, and still he listened. Then he heard something like a whisper, breathing mouths, 10, maybe 12 creatures surrounding him. He crept forward, feet never sinking into the snow. There was the soft crunch of fresh snow as those who were hunting him adjusted to his movement. He stepped to the right and heard the creatures move to tighten their net. He did the same to the left. Again, they adjusted. As the creatures grew excited, Sharif could hear them panting faintly. Wolves, winter's pack.